A veces se pregunta tú mismo, ¿para qué es esta vida? Do you ever ask yourself, like David Byrne, how did I get here? Where does that highway go to? Where does our drive or motivation to accomplish things come from? It's not some magic act. We all just want to feel like what we're doing has some meaning and gives us a sense of fulfillment. It sounds really simple, but connecting to that meaning or purpose can be a great challenge.
Finding and growing your purpose in life is a lot like tending a fire. You have to collect the tinder, the dry material which will get your fire going, like the motivation you cultivate to follow your desires. For me, that means finding the time to make art, to create.
This is chamizo. It's native to Oaxaca, but smells a lot like the sage we have up in the States.
You put that tinder into the fire pit and envision the warm fire it will become. Like when you get motivated to create something, the idea springs forth almost like magic. Tu crecer su motivación y preparar tú mismo para recibir la idea. Rick Rubin says ideas are waiting there, somewhere in the universe, for those who are ready to manifest them. I see it more from the ground up, that if we prepare a foundation to create, it will come naturally and spontaneously. Once we are ready to light that fire of purpose in our lives. It then becomes our responsibility to maintain and grow it. That growth for me comes in trying new things and risking failure. I recently took a clay workshop here in Oaxaca, not knowing if I could still work with the material after so many years. I took the risk that I could fail miserably, and then was pleasantly surprised and excited by the results. A veces es necesario arriesgar la falla.
We don't have garbage collection in this part of Oaxaca City, so I retrieve the paper products and burn them, and then take the solid waste and recyclables down to the center to be processed. We're always going to have bullshit in our lives, the unconscious patterns that hold us back or hold us down. Siempre hay la mierda de nuestros patrones inconscientes para trabajar a cambiar. That's where self-reflection comes in, making an honest appraisal of our lives and learning to take out the trash. This has been a good lesson for me to become more aware of the waste that I produce and also to reduce it down as much as possible. I've gotten it down to where I have around one small plastic grocery bag of garbage around every 10 days.
As we clear out those unconscious, self-defeating patterns, we get more clear in life and with our own purpose. It opens us to grow in our expression and build that fire of purpose in our lives. When I build a fire, I make rituals to connect with and welcome that fire energy. It corresponds to our third chakra, the center of power and drive in life.
The goal with any fire is to get it to burn as clean and hot as possible. But just like in life, things don't always go as you plan. So when the fire goes down and it starts to smoke, you have to fan the flames.
You're not always going to be on top of your game. I call that accepting my humanity. But with self-care and dedication, the fire of purpose in your life can be renewed and burn bright again.
I encourage you to cultivate the fire of your purpose in life, to connect with your natural expression. In searching for my purpose, I came up with these 5 questions to ask myself. When do I feel a sense of freedom in my life? What brings me a feeling of excitement or anticipation? What do I do that gives me joy? What am I doing when I feel like my life has meaning? And when do I have the sense of feeling alive? I can answer some of these questions when I connect with nature or when I'm working with others to help them discover their own creativity and self-expression. And most of all, I can answer every single one of these questions when I'm creating, making art, using my voice, finding my self-expression. That is when I know I found my purpose for life. Thanks for joining me this week. Gracias por acompañarme. I'd love to hear what you're doing to find purpose in your life. Leave me a comment below. And if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so we can stay connected. Until next week, hasta la próxima. Keep creating, my friends. Te amo.